What's up guys, my name is Johnny and I'm going to be talking to you about the 10 things you should know before you style your ear. If you haven't seen yesterday's videos, go check it out. I judged 6 celebrities on how they styled their ear. If you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button, help us reach that 500K and then on to 1 million. And make sure to hit that like button as well. Let's get started with the video. The first thing you should know before you style your ear is the anatomy of your ear. The anatomy is the most important thing you should know because your ear is very unique, and with the style you're trying to go for, that style needs to match your anatomy so you can have the perfect ear. Keep in mind is every earlobe is either hanging like this or it's attached to your ear. Another thing you should know is this curvature of your ear is either going to be open like mine or it's going to be closed in like that. And that depends on what you kind of styling you're trying to do. If you're trying to do cartilage jewelry here, if you're trying to wear dangly earrings, you really have to know with what your ear is and how it looks, jewelry is going to fit that ear. The second thing you should know is working around the existing piercings. This is something I personally deal with on a day-to-day basis. When someone comes in and they want to style their ear, I have to look at all the existing earrings they have and all the existing piercings and holes they have. And based on that, I have to work around and try to, create some kind of project for them. It's like walking into a house and you have all the furniture set and you want to recreate that entire set, but you have to leave the furniture as is. So you kind of have to work around it. One thing you can do is you can replace jewelry to kind of free up some space and do something really unique. Number 3, it's the budget. You gotta have the dollar bill. It's super important because if you're trying to do something really bougie, very extravagant, obviously you need the money for it. If you're trying to do something more simplistic where it doesn't cost that much money, that's also possible. So you have a range between going with very simplistic, non-expensive, low budget, or you can go something really expensive, high budget, maybe spend $1 million, who knows. And the budget also determines the quality of the jewelry you have. So the higher the budget, obviously you can go with the 14 karat gold, the diamond. The lower your budget, there's still great options available. We have a lot of options available at lulusbodyjewelry.com. You can definitely check that out. Or if you want the 14 karat gold, we also have that as well. So check that out. Number 4 is you cannot get too many piercings done on your ear at the same time. This pertains to the type of person that is new to this curating ear, the styling of the ear, and they don't have much holes and they want to start this project. You don't want to start with too many piercings at the same time, is because your ear will look like a balloon. My personal recommendation, 2-3 max on one ear, and that's if you're going to space it out. For example, if you were to get one here, if you were to get one here, and if you were to get one up here, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to come in one day and just do 10 of them at the same time, horrible idea. You're gonna go down the drain, your ear's gonna get super infected, you're gonna go down to the hospital. There's all sorts of problems the more you get. And the more you also get, the more cleaning is involved. So also keep that in mind too. So my recommendation, 2-3 at the most, and that should be enough to start your progress of your ear project. Number 5, jewelry style. This is super important. You gotta know what your style is and what you're trying to go for. Or if you're gonna give the full, permission and ability to the next person, the person who's going to do this for you, you can also do that as well. But if you have a personal style that you like to continue on and do, like if you're a silver girl, if you like gold, if you like rose gold, if you like a mixture of it all, you really have to know your style. And if you like big pieces, if you like something more simple, you really have to know what style you want to go for. That way you can tell the person who's going to do this for you, or the one, if you're going to do this yourself, you gotta have to know like which area to go into. So definitely know what style you're trying to go for. That way it's going to make things a lot easier. Also, it's going to make your budget a lot easier too, because then you know how much you're going to spend on this project. Number 6 is jewelry style. This is very important because I've seen a lot of times where clients would come in and they have multiple piercings done on their earlobes, all very close to each other, and they decide to wear a big gem on their ear, and it's going to pretty much cover all those holes. A problem that I see that's similar to that is when you have holes that are too close to each other and you want to wear big gems or big jewelry, they're going to be touching each other and they're going to be very clustered and crowded, and it's not going to look nice. So the jewelry size is very important. Even whenever you buy like cuffs for here or jewelry for here, if the ring size or the stud's too big for your ear or it hangs too much and it sticks out a lot, it doesn't look good. Whenever you're buying hoops, you definitely want the hoops to hug your ear. If you're wearing studs, you definitely don't want to get something too big that's bigger than the width of the ear, because then it just looks too big and it never looks right. You definitely want the jewelry style and the size to fit the size and anatomy of your ear. Number 7 is healing. Healing is very important, and this pertains specifically to the people that are just getting into this. If you get too many done at the same time, like I said previously, you're gonna have a hard time healing. If you decide to get a ring done in your cartilage area, you're gonna have a hard time healing with that piece of jewelry, is because that's not gonna allow you to heal properly. And also, when you're sleeping on your piercings, when you're first getting them, it's also gonna be a problem as well. So keep in mind, when you get something, healing is a huge benefactor of how it's gonna eventually like pan out in the future. So if you're not patient and you're constantly switching your jewelry out too soon, your healing time is gonna get longer, you're gonna experience more problems. So keep in mind that when you're gonna start piercing your ears and starting to decorate your ear and style your ear, you definitely have to take into consideration healing times and then pretty much the limitations you're gonna have while this is going on. Number 8 is quality of jewelry. This is super, super important, because if you go ahead and buy cheap jewelry that's gonna change color, it's gonna change the color of the jewelry itself, it's gonna change the color of your ear, and it's gonna get nasty, it's gonna smell really bad. So if you're gonna invest in your body and in your ear and in your style, definitely invest in something. Definitely get something that's gonna benefit your ear, it's gonna benefit your style, and it's gonna last you in the long run. 14 karat gold is something not everybody can afford, but if you do invest in something high quality like 14 karat gold, but also in the long run, it's gonna last you longer, so you don't have to buy multiple pieces at the same time. So quality of jewelry is super, super important. I personally love 14 karat gold or 18 karat gold if you can get your hands on that, and they'll definitely last you a long time. If gold is not your thing and you want to go with something silver, titanium is a really, really good option. It's very lightweight, it's very durable. I did a video about 2 days ago where I styled an ear completely made of titanium. It's on our website, it's on our YouTube channel as well. Go ahead and check that out. It's all titanium with opal. It's very nice. You'll find many, many nice options in titanium as well, especially because it's so lightweight and so durable, and it's obviously used in the medical field, so it's very safe for your body as well. Number 9 is too many piercings require too many cleanings. So if you get your ear completely decked out with a bunch of piercings, with a bunch of earrings, you gotta remember that you have to clean that stuff too. It gets very disgusting whenever I see clients that have multiple things done because they want to style their ear, but then I find gunk and like earwax and all kinds of nasty stuff. Be very careful whenever you're doing this, because if you get too many and you're not able to take care of it, your ear is going to get infected, your jewelry is going to get eroded, it's going to be covered in gunk. It's very disgusting. So make sure whenever you're starting this, you got to know that when you take these earrings out, you got to make sure you clean them. You got to make sure you clean your ear. Healthy ear, healthy life. Number 10 is picking the right person to do this. Find yourself an ear stylist, not just a piercer, someone that can do both. If you go to someone that doesn't know what they're doing, they're gonna waste your money, they're gonna waste your time, they're gonna do something that you're probably not gonna like to do, and I mean, you're gonna go down that path and you're not gonna be happy. So find someone that's really passionate about this, like me. Find someone that's really good at this, and find someone that's done this before. So do your research, find the right person to style your ear. If you want me to personally style your ear, I'll be glad to. Go ahead and book an appointment and I'll take care of the rest. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go ahead and click the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Comment below what your favorite part was, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.